Okay, well then you go first.
All right, fair.
After you.
Okay, we'll let Alex close it out. Eschaton12 in the chat has been asking semi-patiently for the whole stream if you have any advice for young 3D artists. I think if you ask the question, can you talk about art, it's very hard. But I guess what advice would you have for a 3D artist who is maybe inspired by your path and wants to forge their own way, taking keys from your direction?
The thing to know is that anything specifically that's ever happened to me is never going to be valid for anybody else, because you're coming into a world from a totally different ecosystem, and with totally different rules. But the core things are going to be the same. And here's what I'll say: try and allow space for yourself to grow your talent without clients or teachers being involved. In other words, to just do that for yourself. The more you can allow, and this is the problem I think with a lot of education in art right now, is that you're basically sort of trained to please an authority figure, which is a kind of a stand-in for a client. Neither a client nor a teacher will really you won't produce your best work if trying to impress a person like that. Maybe you will if you really respect that person and you value their opinion. But being able to have space to grow, and what does that? And in practical terms, that actually kind of means space to do nothing other than play around. Space to do nothing is really important to grow as an artist, and to be able to just do tutorials and to look at stuff and to just be sensitive to what's going on around you. That's something that's undervalued, I think, in how people grow as an artist. And the way I did that was I basically saved up some money from doing jobs, and then I moved to Berlin, which was a very cheap place to live. And I had my pressure to make money went down. And when that happened, so people talk all the time of creative cities. This is a very creative city. When you get down to the actual why that is, it's because it's cheap to live there, usually. I mean, almost always. So I think that's the best advice I could give, is just give yourself some space and don't kill yourself over it. Don't put yourself under too much pressure. Don't worry about style. I mean, I could go on about this for hours. I should do this on Twitch or something like that.
Yeah.
I sympathize with people starting out. I think the world looks crazy, and it looks like all the ideas are taken, but just believe me, they're not. And it'll be okay. But just I should do a stream or something.
You should do an AMA, a Twitch, like just make your own Twitch channel. That was great. I mean, I think
I will do I think I will do a Twitch channel later this year, because I have strong feelings about education and in art, and I think I disagree with in general how it's taught, and so but anyway, that's another thing. But
and
thank
yet
you
might become the figure that they respect and try to make things for. How? No.
I don't think, no, never. I would never try and do
Yeah.
that to me, but I think I sympathize with. I definitely, because I've had to do this myself, and it's tough, and there are unique problems, but there's also it's possible to navigate through it without losing your mind.
Yeah. Before Alex, sorry.